Hello everyone and welcome to day 7. We are at the last day of week 1 and today our theme is heal. So you can interpret heal however works for you, but just kind of imagine today as kind of a rest day or a day to take care of our bodies after an entire week of consistent practice. It's so important to kind of tend to our physical body as well as our emotional and mental states. So we're going to begin today in our comfortable Sukhasana, cross-legged position. So whatever that looks like for you, come on down to your mat. And we will be here for a little while, so I do recommend getting a pillow or a blanket. And we can just sit kind of on the edge of the pillow and just prop our hips up a little. That makes this position considerably more comfortable, especially if cross-legged is difficult or uncomfortable for you. So when we're here, we'll root down through the pelvis. We'll sit up nice and tall, stacking the head over the heart and the heart over the pelvis. Allow your hands to just fall wherever feels comfortable, whether that means it's palms down, maybe palms up, maybe they're just resting gently in your lap. There's no right or wrong way here. Whenever you get to your pose and you're settled, go ahead and close your eyes. And allow yourself a few breaths here to arrive at this present moment. Taking a few breaths to release maybe all the stress or overwhelm that you may be feeling. Maybe a few breaths to bask in the happiness and contentness that you may be feeling. Either way, just coming to your mat, ready to pour into our own cup, to heal. We're going to begin our practice today with a pranayama technique or breathwork exercise. This is our first official one of the program, and it's probably one of my favorite. This pranayama is called Samavriti, and it's also very popularly known as box breathing. So if you suffer with anxiety, maybe if you're stressed out or feeling overwhelmed, I highly recommend having this breathwork exercise just tucked into your back pocket. And the great thing about it is you can do it on your own in any setting and no one knows what you're doing. So I like to use mine in my bank line when I'm kind of close to losing my shit, or if I'm having a moment of overwhelm and anxiety. This kind of helps bring a sense of balance back into my being. So Samavriti or box breathing. This is basically equal part breathing. So our inhale and our exhale are for equal amounts of time. We also will add in a retention of the inhale, so holding the inhale as well as the exhale. So if you imagine a square in front of you, we'll just go inhale for the count of 4, holding that inhale for 4, exhale for 4, and holding the exhale for 4. So that's our box and our 4-part, equal part breath. So before we begin, we'll roll the shoulders down the back, sit up nice and tall, and take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Deepest breath you've taken all day. And we'll exhale through the mouth with a sound, kind of like a sigh. And we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale. Nice deep breath through the nose, fill up the lungs, and exhale to release. Last one, inhale, sending the breath down to the belly, and exhale to let go. And now we'll begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Great. On your next inhale, just let your breath come back to its natural rhythm. And I invite you here to just scan the body from the top of the head all the way down to the tips of the toes. And just notice how your physical body is feeling. Maybe you're feeling a little tight or sore in some places from our practices throughout the last week. Maybe you're holding or gripping the ankles or the fingers. Maybe you notice your spine is starting to round. Just sit up nice and tall. And we'll bring our hands together, Anjali Mudra, prayer at heart center, nice and relaxed elbows. And we'll just gently bow the head down towards the hands, feeling that nice, gentle stretch in the back of the neck. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we'll gently bat the eyelashes open. You can remove your cushion or your towel if you have it behind you. And you can stay exactly where you are. I'm just going to turn on the long side of my mat and extend my feet all the way down. Maybe just stretching them out a little, especially if our hamstrings are feeling a little tight. I know mine are for sure. And we'll take our pillow or our blanket, whichever we're using, and we'll place it on the tops of our thighs. From here, again, using the palms of the hands, we'll just move the fleshy bits of the bum away, ground down through the sit bones, nice strong legs here, heels are anchoring down. We'll take a nice deep breath in, and exhale, we'll fold forward, keeping a nice straight spine, so just be mindful of if we're rounding in the spine, and just keep a nice straight spine, trying to get our low belly onto our pillow. And you can even come up onto the elbows and make a little cradle for the head. We can bend the knees as much as we need. Just gently folding here. Taking a few deep breaths in this posture. We're here for 5 nice deep breaths. Making any adjustments that we might need to make this fold just a little bit sweeter. Sending lots of healing love to any part of our body that may need it. Great. On your next inhale, we'll come all the way back up, and this time we'll move our cushion out of the way. And again, just sitting up nice and tall. We're going to do a little hip opener, especially as women. We carry a lot of our emotions kind of trapped within our body, in our hips. So it's good to kind of stretch them out and release whatever we're holding on to. So if you do have an emotional release, if you find, that you're upset or you're crying over the next hour or the next couple of days, it's completely normal. And like I tell all my students, you may think that I'm just talking crap, but you won't understand until you actually experience it. Some people never experience it, and that's a-okay. Just giving you a little disclaimer that if you find yourself a little more emotional, it's probably due to a release from the hips. So what we'll do here is we'll just lift up our right leg and plant the sole of the right foot into the mat. From here, we'll take our hands underneath the thigh and pick up the right foot and just cross it over the left. So we're kind of in this figure 4 here. Now, completely up to you and your mobility. You know your hips better than me. We'll just walk our hands under and see if we can bring our hands to prayer. You should feel that in your right hip. Both feet are nice and flexed here. And of course, if this is not for you, don't push yourselves. We can always hold our right foot in our hands. And either way, we'll just start to gently rock from side to side, opening up our hip, sending lots of love to our hip. And we're only here for a few breaths, so maybe you close your eyes, connect to the breath, and be very aware of what sensations are coming up in your body, being mindful of what thoughts are popping up in your mind. Great. From here, we'll release our right leg all the way back down, and we'll do it again on the other side. So we'll step the left foot up and put both hands come to the inside of that left knee, and we'll just pick up that left foot and cross it over to this figure 4. From here, we can just stay here and gently rock side to side, or we can place it kind of by our elbows and then just bring our hands to prayer. And again, rocking, swing side to side, nice active feet. Sending all of our love, all of our breath, all of our awareness to our left hip. Being mindful of how we're speaking to ourselves right now. Making a choice, a conscious choice to use healing words. Great, and then we'll release our foot all the way back down, and I'll turn to face you, but you guys can stay exactly where you are. We'll come back to our cross-legged position, moving the fleshy bits of the bum away, sitting up nice and tall once again. And from here, we'll take our left palm and place it on our right knee. Take a nice deep breath in and fill up the rib cage. And on our exhale, we'll swing our right hand all the way behind us, taking a nice seated twist. Gazing over the right shoulder. Inhale to lengthen the spine. And exhale to deepen the twist. Beautiful. Nice deep breath in. And exhale, come back to center. And we'll do it again on the other side. So taking a nice deep breath in. Right hand comes to cup on the left knee. And exhale, swinging the left hand all the way behind us, taking a twist. Inhale to lengthen the spine. And exhale to deepen the twist. Beautiful. One more nice deep breath in here. And exhale, come back to center. From here, we'll plant both feet into the mat. Take a peek back and just make sure you have enough space to go back. And if you do, you can start to lower yourself all the way down to the ground. And from here, just walk the heels one step closer to your bum. And we'll heel toe our feet all the way out to the edges of our mat, bringing the knees to dip in the center. Bring your hands to rest on the belly. And we'll just windshield wipe our legs a couple times. So inhale, knees are in the center. And on our exhale, we'll drop them both over to the right side. Inhale back up through center. And exhale over to the right. And we'll do one more time each side. So inhale through center. And exhale to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Beautiful. Inhale through center, and this time we'll just hug both knees into the chest, feeling that nice release in the low back. And exhale, we'll release the legs all the way down to the ground, coming into our Shavasana, rolling the shoulder blades down the back. Noticing if we're holding anywhere and just making any movements to adjust. Allowing ourselves just a couple breaths here. Let your mind wander. Let your body get heavy. Bring the awareness back into your body, no matter where your mind has traveled to. Start to wiggle your fingers, maybe wiggle your toes. Take a nice deep breath in, maybe the deepest breath you've taken all day. Then send your hands all the way overhead for a full body stretch. Stretch it out through the toes. And on your exhale, we'll just come to a nice fetal position on the right side. Again, another really healing posture here, our fetal position. Taking a second to nurture our inner child and our divine feminine. And when you're ready, there's absolutely no rush. You can press into the left hand and let it help you come all the way back up to a nice comfortable seat, keeping the eyes closed. Beautiful. From here, our friend Jasmine in Toronto, she's going to lead us through a meditation.
Hello everyone, and welcome to your meditation for week 1 of the Aligned course. My name is Jasmine. I'm a certified meditation teacher, and this practice today is going to be all about resetting. So it's in alignment with the first week of the course, and we're going to be doing a body scan. When we talk about resetting, it's all about how can we connect with our body and our breath and our mind to kind of bring us back to a state of relaxation. So beginning to let go of everything external and kind of find our own grounding and our own peace within us. So I'll invite you to come into a comfortable position, whatever that looks like for you. There's no one right way to meditate. You can do what I'm doing, which is staying seated if that's comfortable on top of a cushion with, I have my legs crossed, you could do that. You can sit on your knees, kind of kneeling with the cushion underneath you, or you can simply lay down. That is always my preferred method of meditation when I'm not teaching, and it really can help us to begin to relax because our body already associates laying down with rest and a sense of calm, a sense of heaviness. So choose whatever feels good to you today. Beginning to come into that position, maybe grabbing a blanket, throwing on an extra layer. Once you get there, you can allow the eyes to gently close. If that's not comfortable for you, you can always just lower your gaze to the floor or to your body in front of you. Beginning to sink into this moment and telling yourself, your body, your mind that you're ready to meditate, you're ready to try this practice today. And we'll start today by just taking account of where we're at, almost as if we were taking inventory. Checking in with how our mind feels, if it's racing or if it's starting to already find a sense of calm. Checking in with our body and noticing if there's areas of tension or if we can adjust, give ourselves some micro movement to invite in a little bit more stillness and softness. And also just beginning to check in with our breath, so noticing the depth of our breath and how we're currently breathing. And as you're doing this, know that this is not a time for judgment. It's simply about taking that inventory, seeing what's there, what's not. It's simply about awareness and a checking in with yourself. Almost as if you are being a seer of your emotions, a seer of your body, a seer of your breath. Just checking in. And we'll take a couple of deep breaths together. So focus on an area of your body that you can feel your breath most. Maybe it is your chest, maybe it's your belly, maybe it's your nostrils. Taking a deep inhale and letting the air leave through your mouth. Doing that a couple more times and just noticing how that exhale makes you feel and how your body responds to it, how it already starts to soften, it already starts to become a little bit heavier, a little bit more relaxed just by taking that deep breath. Once you've taken that third and final exhale through your mouth, return your breathing to your natural rhythm of nostril breathing, a rhythm that feels good to you and that you can carry with you throughout the next couple of minutes. As we begin to check in with the top of our head, our forehead, letting any lines fall. Releasing if there's any crease in between our eyebrows. Softening through our eyelids, letting them get a little bit heavier. Letting any expression go in our face as we let our cheeks, our mouth, our tongue, and our jaw begin to relax. Breathing in and out, softening a little bit more, relaxing a little bit more with each inhale and each exhale. Inviting that relaxation next into our shoulders, letting them drop down, become a little bit heavier as they move a little bit further away from the ears. Bringing that relaxation into our right arm, all the way down into our right palm. And then up through our right arm, across our chest, and down through our left arm. into our left palm. Breathing in, letting go, continuing to relax, continuing to embrace this moment. Extending that relaxation down into our belly, feeling that rise and fall. And then inviting that relaxation into our hips, allowing them to ground you, to also embrace gravity and get a little bit heavier, feeling the support of the earth underneath you. And extending that relaxation into both of your legs, your right upper thigh, shin, ankle, and the sole of your right foot, all coming to rest. Breathing in and bringing your awareness to the left side of your leg, thigh, shin, ankle, and the sole of your foot. Sitting here for just a couple of final breaths. Noticing how it feels for your entire body to embrace gravity, relaxation. Heaviness, stillness, and rest. Breathing in, letting a final sigh come out through our mouth. And you can sit here as long as you like, or you can begin to invite some movement back into your fingers and your toes by giving them a little wiggle. Thanking yourself for showing up today, and slowly beginning the process of shifting onto your side if you're laying down, and then getting up slowly from there. Or simply dropping your head down if you are staying seated. And then opening your eyes, first to your body and then to the room around you.